When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle.
Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish.
The podcast that believes early to bed and early to rise makes a man tired, wired, and fried.
Or just tired. I'm not an early bird, Kyle.
You're earlier than me.
Well, maybe by necessity. I don't know. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz.
We're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And today, hello, Indianapolis.
Hi, PopCon. How's it going?
Yeah. Thumbs ups. Love that. Excellent. Yeah. Kyle, how's your Indianapolis experience been so far?
It's been great. We went out to Metro last night.
We sure did.
Watched the stairway where people from the dance floor go downstairs. Sometimes they did it well.
Yeah. There were some people that were struggling, and it says something about my age. I'm pushing 50, and I saw all of that, and I thought, that is a liability lawsuit waiting to happen. There was a dude who went up 2 stairs, literally fell backwards, and he decided, because he was wasted, he decided that the best thing to do was to take another run at it, and literally ran up the stairs and sort of made it.
He came down practically tumbling out the door.
He kind of slid down the stairs and then ran out. Yeah. We should tell everybody about our show.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is Gayish. We're a show about gay stereotypes. We've been doing this for 9 years and some change. This is going to be episode 492? 491?
Yeah.
If we publish it. We never know.
We'll see how we do.
But yeah, in case you are unfamiliar with our show, we are usually a not safe for work show. We're a sexuality podcast, but we've been told by Brandon that he will kick us out on our ear if we don't watch it. So
we were told there would be children here, and I'm just remembering that I didn't curse yet, and intend to try not to. Yeah.
Try not to, Kyle.
This is going to be the first episode where we don't curse.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
But once a week we pick a topic and we break it down and try to decide whether it's a gay stereotype or not that deserves that. And at the end of every show, we do our Gayest and Straightest, which is the stereotypically gayest and stereotypically straightest thing about us in recent memory. That's just to show that everybody has a little column A and a little column B all the time. Stereotypes are dumb. Yeah, what else, Kyle?
I think we should get into the topic.
We should get into the topic?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait. But first. Yeah. PopCon scares me.
Why?
Another quick show of hands. How many have heard the show before? Okay. Excellent. Great. We're in good company. Did any of you that just raised your hand come here for us instead of PopCon? Okay. Oh, all of you. We're in this boat together. That's fantastic. Yeah, PopCon is like, I'm really loving it, but I think I wish I were high.
Oh, you wish? Or because I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, we can do the episode now.
Okay, let's do it. What are we going to talk about, Mike?
We're going to talk about libraries.
We're going to talk about libraries, one, because it's the most PG topic we can think of.
Exactly right.
And also, there's a lot going on with attacks on books and public facilities and things the services that are provided to the public. So that's what we're going to cover today.
And some of that's happening right here in Indiana.
Did you come up with local things?
I sure did, yeah.
Wow, the dedication.
For those of you who listen to the show, you know that we do the news at the top of the show usually. We are not doing that today to save us a little bit of time in the budget because they gave us 50 minutes. But when Kyle edits this, the news will go right here.
Thank you.
Pause for edit.
Hey, future Kyle, go to bed. Edit this 10 hours ago.
Shut your mouth hole. It's time for your ear holes. News the first.
Great.
Right here in the great state of Indiana, Kyle, State Senator J.D. Ford has won the 5th Congressional Democratic primary. That was just 3 days ago. May the 5th, 4 days ago. There were 6 Democrats that were trying to run, and he has trounced them. And that's important because that boy Gay.
Oh, I'm seeing that, like, we're sitting on the same side of the couch in a hotel room, and I'm seeing your screen, and I don't like it because I don't want to know what goes on, what makes the sausage factory explode.
I'll hide it from you. How's this?
This is weirder.
Great.
Anyway, great. Gay guy won. That's exciting.
He's a state senator. He's gay. He's from the Indianapolis area. And he will be running against a Republican and losing in November.
I can't wait for that.
He has flipped seats before. Like, he's won in Republican areas, which, how's a gay Democrat win in a Republican area? That's interesting as fuck. Yeah. He must be lying. I don't know. But he's going to be the Democratic nominee for Congress for the 5th Congressional District of Indiana. And and he knows what penises taste like. So
more of us out there in the world. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
You don't actually have to hide your computer from me.
You shush.
Okay.
News the second, Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the state's ban on conversion therapy because they said that it was the First Amendment violation.
Yeah, we want kids to hate themselves for the rest of their lives. That's First Amendment protects that, right?
Well, so the issue was just saying that the therapist can't say things or be forced to say things that violate their religion.
Oh, then don't be a therapist. If helping kids accept their gayness violates your principles as a religion, you should not be in therapy or a doctor or, I don't know, a lot of professions.
Well, so what Colorado's doing, that's all sort of old news. What Colorado's doing is they approved HB 26-1322, which rewrites the state's conversion therapy statute to make it about viewpoint neutrality. So what they're saying basically is that instead of banning therapists from counseling minors in one ideological direction, the rewritten law prohibits licensed mental health providers from imposing any predetermined outcome regarding sexual orientation or gender identity on a young patient. So it says you can't force them to be gay or not gay, or try to force them to be gay or not gay. You just have to see where it goes.
I know that they're trying to do this like to circumvent a ban, so it's the best that they can hope for, but it still sucks that you have to be neutral about people's identity like that. Yeah,
that's true. And the Supreme Court has put us in a position where we have to like honor Jesus or whatever.
Yeah.
And
therapy's between 3 people: me, my psychiatrist, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep following this story. I'm interested to see if this like sort of novel approach, if viewpoint neutrality really will hold up muster, and whether other states could then copy it, because this is like, the shit's going downhill real fast in the conversion therapy fight.
Yeah, that sucks. Ugh.
News the last. Everything's bad and you should feel bad today, Kyle.
Uh-oh.
Ohio Representative Josh Williams has introduced his latest bill in a crusade against trans Ohioans. That's a word, Ohioans.
I believe you.
The bill prohibits Medicaid from covering most gender-affirming surgeries and procedures for trans Ohioans and bans state and local municipalities from providing a contract to their employees that includes coverage benefits or services for gender reassignment surgery.
Wow. Isn't that limiting their free speech, though? Like, companies are people and they get to exercise what they want?
Oh. We're not at PopCon right now.
No, so. We're not. We can curse. Oh, but I'm trying to make this a PG, no explicit tag episode.
Oh, well, beat me.
Okay.
They don't care. They don't care about being consistent, Kyle. They care about winning.
Which, to be fair, I wish Democrats cared more about.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, take away their health care. That's the right thing to do because Jesus, I guess.
Yeah, Jesus loved taking health care away from the most vulnerable populations. It sucks because I hate when I forget what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 1% of the population, maybe 2% of the population. You're not saving it all that much money. When you talked about the military doing this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When they spent more money on hamburgers or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it, Kyle. I was doing so well.
You were until just then.
Anyway, that's the news.
That's the news. Speaking of 1% of people that I want to thank the new Patreon member, Mitchell Lacombe. We appreciate your support, and Mike mostly appreciates your money. If you want to...
Thanks, Mitchell.
If you want...
Mitchell's a hot name.
Yeah, it is. Good work, Mitchell.
Lacombe my pubic hair for me, Mitchell.
Ew. I don't like this. That wasn't a curse word, but I still might bleep it.
Okay, great.
If you want ad-free episodes a day early, if you want to get bonus content like bonus episodes and bonus segments, if you want to create your own episode and meet up with us to produce it, then go to patreon.com/Gayish podcast.
Do it. Are you worried about saying use my hole?
No, I just forgot that benefit.
Great.
Now back to old us.
Now back to old us at PopCon. Yeah. So first segment, we're going to talk about personal stuff. Kyle, did you know that I worked at the library?
I know, because when we were planning for this, you said you were going to cover the fact that you worked at a library in the personal section.
Okay.
So, yes, I do.
You know, you're supposed to pretend that this is the first time you're hearing it.
I almost cursed, and I did not.
We talked about having a swear jar. Maybe we need an almost swear jar.
We need a swear jar, yes. Fartsickles is not a curse word, I don't think.
Oh, forks.
Fondue. You know, Mike, I did not know you worked at the library. Tell me more about it.
Good work. Okay, so I told you that I had some personal stories to tell you. And the first is I legit worked at the library when I was in middle school. And the librarian was like one of my best friends. And I think that says a lot about me.
That's how you know you're a gay kid, is when you're friends with a librarian.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got this new fancy barcode system for the library, and I had to show her how to work the computer so that she could make the barcodes on the books happen.
Oh.
I was so helpful.
That makes me sad for you and her.
Everyone's sad. Absolutely. But then in college, I needed a job. I wanted a job, and at Eastern Washington University, we had a new library, the Kennedy Library, which I realize now is old. Like, this was 30 years ago that I started school. Because I'm old.
Right.
But I worked at the library there, and I worked in the media center. And the story that I wanted to tell you is I was deeply, deeply closeted at the time.
As we all were.
And it was the media center, and we had these like rooms that people could check out DVDs, or they were bigger laser discs, and go and watch like whatever they wanted to watch in the room. And then it was my job at midnight when the library closed to go through and like make sure that nobody was in there. Like, it's time to go. We're locking up. You can't do this anymore. Anyway, there was a very problematic gentleman that I had multiple encounters with, who I opened the door and he's full on watching porn. And I
know we're not allowed to curse, but you're discussing difficult concepts that may not be appropriate for children.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna. He was having a grand old time. We'll leave it at that. That's the PG.
Did his time involve maybe the word meat?
Yes. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
And so then I had to kick him out, and I debated whether I was going to say his name or not. His name was Marty, but I'm not going to say his last name in case he's out there listening. I don't know.
You have a brother named Marty.
Yeah, this is not my brother.
Okay.
I did not catch my brother enjoying himself in the media room. But he came up to me a few weeks after one of these experiences, and he had this like voice, and he said, "Excuse me, are you a homosexual?" And I was aghast. I'm just clicking away at the computer, and I kind of stopped, because at that stage of my coming out, I was not coming out, but he like somehow knew or like intuited it or something, and he was determined to get me to come out to him. And 18-year-old me was not ready for that.
Was he mad at you and trying to get back at you, or was he like flirting with you?
I think he thought he was flirting.
Okay.
I think.
That's uncomfortable.
It was deeply uncomfortable. And then it turned into... another dude that I worked at the library with was hot. And it was deeply uncomfortable for very different reasons, because I had to like pretend to be straight around this very hot man. And Marty, asked him if he was a homosexual also. And then what was his name? Patrick. Patrick was going to like leap over the counter and beat this guy up for like daring to ask about his sexuality.
It's offensive to be considered gay.
But that meant I got to touch Patrick. I got to hold on to him to be like, no.
Oh, you got to hold him back?
Yeah,
hold me back, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that's my personal library story, was like just being a deeply closeted college freshman and getting, sort of found out by Marty, the media.
What kind of was he watching gay things? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember, because when you'd open the door, he was like, the screen, I couldn't see what was on the screen, but I could see him having a good time. And that was,
That's a weird job for a college student. That's a weird thing you had to do.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's it. That's my personal. You said you maybe have a personal anecdote about the library.
The only connection that I could think of to libraries is that my friend speaks at local school board meetings.
Oh, sure.
I grew up in Texas where they are trying to ban books a whole bunch. So she goes to the district meetings and speaks out against book bans. And I wrote something for her to read at one of those book bans. Didn't work. They still banned the books. We gave it the old college try.
Yeah, but and she's straight, right? This is an ally.
She's a straight ally that she said that one of the reasons she does this is because of me, because knowing what I grew up with and trying to make it so other people don't have to grow up with that. So it's very sweet of her.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, that person.
Thanks, Anne.
Yeah, thanks, Anne. Well, I am going to talk to you about the history of libraries, Kyle, but it's going to be pretty specific.
Okay.
Because I think we want to get to the book ban stuff,
Oh, yeah.
But first we have to talk about the Library of Alexandria and Sappho, the OG Lesbo, Sappho of Lesbos. And she liked her ladies, and she liked to write poems about them.
Those are the two things I know about her, ladies and poetry.
Well, the Library at Alexandria gathered her into 8 or 9 books that were on the shelves. So this was the earliest example I could find of queer content at a library.
Oh.
And it went great.
And everyone is fine with it.
Incorrect. Nope, it was not fine. But she had about 10,000 lines. Only about 650 lines of her poetry have survived to today. But there is this story that the Christians burned her work, that they went into the Library of Alexandria and pulled her books down and burned them. And we have a tendency to believe that because, all of that checks out. We could see that happening today, much less in, Alexandria. But that's actually not true. The real cause was she got cut from the syllabus, basically. So Sappho wrote her poems in Aeolic Greek, and the scribes didn't bother to learn Aeolic Greek, so they stopped being able to translate her and eventually lost all of the work to just time.
I had an Aeolic Greek salad.
Did you?
The other week? It was delicious.
Yeah. What makes it Aeolic, do you think?
It's the Aeolic sauce that they put on it.
Okay. Yeah. The second thing I want to talk about, history of libraries wise, is there's all this fun, light enjoyment around here. So of course I need to talk about Nazis.
This is fun. Yeah.
Yeah. There's this guy named Hirschfeld. And Magnus Hirschfeld, I've talked about him on the show before, but he started the Institut for Sexualwissenschaft in 1930-ish, 1930, 1931 in Germany. And the Institute held patient records for the earliest gender-affirming surgeries in modern medicine.
Wow.
Hirschfeld himself was Jewish, gay, and a sexologist. It very quickly became the largest collection on sexuality and gender in the world. They had 20,000 books in this institute in their library. Now, here's where you ask yourself, how close are we to fascism today? ... Question. On May 6th, 1933, so just a couple of days ago, anniversary-wise, 93 years ago, Nazi students stormed that library and stole 20,000 books. They just...
Is that all of them?
Grabbed them off the shelves, and that was the lion's share of the content in the library. And then several days later, on May the 10th, they had a giant book burning in Bibelplatz. 40,000 people showed up. Goebbels gave a speech. He's a famous Nazi guy. And they put a bronze bust of Hirschfeld on top of the bonfire as they burned all of his books. He had escaped into exile, but he saw his own head being burned on a pile of his own books on a newsreel just a couple of weeks later in a Paris cinema, because he was in Paris at the time. And so he saw his own book burning pile in the news. So just as long as we've had queer content in libraries, we've had bad things happening to them. There is a memorial now called Empty Library by Misha Ullman, and it's in the Bibelplatz pavement where the fire was, and it's a window in the ground, and underground there are empty white shelves.
Oh, that's deep. What a metaphor.
Right?
Yeah, wow.
And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is just all of these queer libraries that have existed that built up around the fact that we didn't have representation in mainstream libraries. So there's the One Archives, or the ONE Archives, and founded in 1952 in Los Angeles by the Mattachine Society. We love the Mattachine Society. And that collection is now at the USC libraries. There's over 2 million items now. It's the largest LGBTQ plus archive in the world. But it started as a fight over whether it was okay to mail materials out to gay people, sexual in nature or not. And if the post office found out that you were mailing any information about gay people, then that was a federal offense. And that went all the way up to the Supreme Court. And in 1958, we won that fight. And so,
was that the same one you talked about, like mailing bodybuilder magazines?
Yes, exactly the same time, okay. Same struggle, same fight. Yeah. And the bodybuilder magazine thing was just like, that's how they get around it. It's not like enjoy the muscle. It's like this is a sport. Like they were skirting.
Yeah, it's a real sport, like golf.
Exactly. Anyway, the GLBT Historical Society in San Francisco started in 1985 as a bunch of boxes in someone's living room. June L. Mazer started the Lesbian Archives, which is the largest lesbian archive on the West Coast. The Lavender Library was started in Sacramento in 1997 as 7 volunteers gathered content and had basically in boxes in their living room. And so every queer archive in this country, anyway, starts the same way. It's a couple of queers in a basement somewhere who decide, we have no representation at our local branch of our library. Let's fix that and start a library of our own. And a lot of them have turned into these like super big, huge, powerful collections.
What a difference one human can make.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
I should do something with my life.
Anyway, that's enough about history.
No, I'm still thinking about what I should do with my life to make it meaningful.
Write more books. We wrote a book.
I wonder if it's in a library somewhere.
I hope so.
I think some of our friends requested that they put it in their local library. So I think that's the way we've got it in a library. I'm going to tell you some data about librarians.
Okay.
This is from a study, If I Ask Will They Answer, Evaluating Public Library Reference Service to Gay and Lesbian Youth by Ann Curry, who has the easiest name I've ever read on a study.
Wait, like NBC journalist Ann Curry?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Probably got to be the same one.
Excellent.
This is published in the peer-reviewed journal Reference and User Services Quarterly in 2005. So this will be a trip down memory lane of like helping remind me what it was like growing up. I was, school aged at that time. So
in 2005?
Yeah. I was in college.
Oh, college. Okay. When you say school age, I think like 12.
Oh, yeah. I'm just a little boy. No.
Also, I had this thought the other day. Is it just me, or has like the pace of change slowed in some ways since like 2000? I think primarily about clothing. Like if you see people in the 1970s, you see a picture of them, you're like, oh, that's the 70s. And then I thought, if you took a picture of somebody from 2008, They basically look the same as they do now. Like I don't see a picture and I think, oh, that's 2008.
There's more mullets these days. Mullets are in.
Mullets and just the stash.
And mullets and just the stash are the cool things. I know, I'm a cool kid. So back to this study. Okay. So the Library of Congress subject headings, in 1946, that's when homosexuality first appeared in subject headings.
Okay.
In 1954, lesbianism appeared, but both of those had the disclaimer, see also sexual perversion appear until 1972.
And really, anything that starts out as an ism, it's probably not complimentary to that thing, you know?
Lesbianism is a fun accusation that you throw at people.
See transgenderism, which is not a word.
Not a word. The word gay appeared in 1987. One of the points that the study made when putting this together is that librarians have had decades and decades and decades to get used to the fact that LGBT topics would be covered and are part of the Library of Congress's subject headings. So what they did for this study, their methodology, they asked a 19-year-old girl who they nicknamed Angela to go to 20 different libraries and say, I am planning to start a club at my high school, a gay straight alliance. What books do you have that could help me out?
Oh.
And then they ranked their responses based on their verbal response, their body language, their facial expression, just how they did. Because there had been, before this, no real studies that cataloged librarians' behavior. And this is something you can't ask people because they'll lie about it to try to look better than they actually feel. So you got to do like a real assessment of the situation. Mm-hmm. So some of the results, some of the example responses they gave, someone said, I'm not really sure. I don't know where to look. Have you looked it up on the computer? That's not helpful. That's you're there. If you could be replaced by a computer, then go home.
Well, yeah. And that also says, like, it's so little content. You're going to have to look.
You're going to have to search for it. Another response, because they were asking about starting a gay straight alliance, someone said, oh, a Lions Club. You want information on Lions Clubs.
Oh, no. No.
Another person gave the facial reaction that, according to Angela, Reddit surprises first with both eyebrows raised in alarm. Can you imagine that? You like gather up all this strength to like walk up to a librarian and ask for gay stuff. I almost cursed again. You ask for gay stuff, and they're like just raise their eyebrows and stare at you. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah. Another librarian started aggressively biting her lower lip.
Oh. I mean, I do that when I'm nervous, but that's,
But why? Yeah, but you wouldn't be nervous if someone just asked you about gay content.
I might.
Oh, it depends on if they were attractive.
Why are you asking? Are you hot? Absolutely.
Angela made an assessment of their approachability. 50%, so 10 libraries received positive comments from Angela.
Oh.
That's better than I would have expected to do in 2005 at a library.
Yeah, okay.
Giving them some credit for that.
I mean,
performance.
Will and Grace changed a lot, I guess.
I guess so. 7 of the libraries, which they said is 30%, which it's not, it's 35%. So this study did their, I don't know, this is about books, not about math.
How much can we trust them, Kyle?
We're giving it a swing. 7 of them were rated as cold, reserved, or neutral.
That's what I want out of a librarian.
Cold and neutral?
Yeah, if I go up and I ask about, I don't know, my some horrific rash that I have, and they need to not react so that I don't feel a certain way about having asked.
I think you want positive and encouraging. Yeah. I think you want someone to be like, that sounds like a great topic.
Let's rash. This out together. That's amazing. Let's go figure it out.
My husband has a rash. You should meet him.
Great.
3 received failing grades. They were described with words like clueless or terrified.
Oh.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified at the idea of LGBT books.
Yeah.
They said that few of the librarians knew where to start when looking up LGBT books, what terms to use in a search. Most tried and failed to locate relevant materials. One librarian recommended picture books.
Oh.
For a high school gay straight alliance.
Yeah. Is that code for magazines? For bodybuilder magazines?
No, like a kid's book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One suggested that, quote, the straight kids should read a gay biography while the gay ones read a novel from a contrary view that's well written. Then the gay kids will realize, wow, I didn't know we were seen that way.
Oh, yeah. Because gay kids are unaware.
Gay kids are unaware of how they're seen and need to know that there are contrary points of view. What horrible advice. Even in 2005, I think that is a bad piece of advice.
When do we get to the part where they just handed them a Bible?
None that I saw.
Okay.
One comment, there were two librarians, and one leaned over to the other, and they were like trying to figure it out, and one said that they should contact a librarian that wasn't there that day because, quote, he reads a lot of weird fiction. And my favorite response, one just kind of mumbled and then left.
I wish I had the cojones to just mumble and leave.
Just kind of leave the situation you don't want to be in. I walk off the stage.
Yeah,
40% received feedback that Angela would return. The other 60% she would not. So that's kind of the final determining like how well they did. The study said that in their conclusion, they said, quote, we must work towards championing public libraries as the institutional allies that LGBT youth seek so desperately, in which reference libraries provide a consistently safe and supportive environment. And I think that's very true. That's what we should fight for libraries to be. They should be a beacon of hope and safety for everyone, including LGBT people.
Yeah. Yeah. And that turned into Angie's List, right?
That's where we got Angie's List. Yes.
Great. Well, thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, no problem.
That's the Gata.
That's the Gata.
Okay. So we're going to talk more about banned books, but I thought it might be a fun audience participation thing to do. Is this a book that got banned, or did I make it up? So we're going to go with thumbs up means it's real. You think it's real. Thumbs down, you think it's fake. It's a book that I invented. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Book number 1, Heather Has Two Mommies.
I think that's real. That sounds like it could be.
Universal thumbs ups, and you are correct. That is absolutely correct. It was pulled from Penridge, Pennsylvania elementary libraries in 2022, despite the fact that it was published in 1989 and had been on the shelf for 33 years.
But all of a sudden, Heather Has Two Mommies is dangerous content.
Yeah. Number 2, Auntie Petunia's Pride Parade.
I'm going no.
A mixture, a very, very big mixture. Okay. Nope, I made that up. But it sounds real, right?
Your Auntie Petunia would be the one that goes to Pride.
Right.
Oh, that's Auntie Petunia. She's like that.
She wears lavender.
Yeah.
She hugs all the gay kids. Okay, number 3, And Tango Makes Three. Yes, which
I've heard that one.
It's the
penguin book.
The gay penguin book. It's 2 male penguins in Central Park raise a chick. It was banned in Lake County, Florida, under the Don't Say Gay law. Number 4, Otis Has Two Octopus Dads.
I've seen a lot of no's. So I've seen one yes.
I got one yes, and I think it's a pity yes. No, that's fake. I made that up. Pretty much if it has an animal in the title, you should be suspicious.
Really? I would think animal in the title would be like prime real estate for gay kids books.
You think?
Octopi freak me out.
Octopodes?
Yeah, octopuses.
Octopuses.
That's it. It's so close to a curse word, but not.
Number 5, Drama.
Just drama?
Drama. The title of the book is Drama.
Okay. Mixed results. I'm going to go with also. Yes, it's real.
Yes, it's real. It's a middle grade graphic novel. It was banned across Texas districts over one chaste kiss between 2 boys. The whole thing. It's not even the point. It's not even a gay universe, but it was banned because 2 boys kiss once in one panel in one page.
We can't even kiss?
Yep.
Oh.
Number 6, 2 grandpas, 1 garden. You're right. I made that one up.
2 girls, 1 cup. 2 grandpas, 1 garden. What's the difference?
Number 7, Melissa, formerly George.
Oh, wow. If it's real, they're dead naming her right in the title.
Got 1 vote for fake. That one is real. It was originally published as George and then retitled in 2021 because the original dead named the protagonist, trans 4th grader who wants to play Charlotte in the school play.
Oh. Well, okay, they still did name her, but in a nicer way, I guess.
Number 8, Henry and the Holiday Hug. Okay.
I'm going no, that doesn't exist.
That's fake. I made that up. I just something about Holiday Hug really creeps me out.
It feels creepy to hear.
All hugs need to be consensual, everybody. Which, by the by, you're supposed to not force your kids to hug their creepy aunt or whoever they don't want to hug. Don't make them hug them. I guess that's like super traumatic and like is a bad
It's
idea.
one of those things like when you think about it in retrospect, probably don't make your kids do things like hug people they don't want to.
Yeah. Number 9, Call Me Max. Okay. That one is real. You are right. And I put it on the list because of Indiana. So it is banned in Carmel, Indiana schools, which is just right up here, right up the road. Also in Palm Beach, Florida, Stillwater, Minnesota, and all Department of Defense military schools.
They can't. Do they have an extensive library that I don't know about?
I mean, I think even military kids read sometimes.
I guess so.
And the last one, number 10, Prince and Knight. It is real. Yeah, it is real. It is a prince and a knight team up, kill a dragon, fall in love, and get married.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
It's also the 5th most challenged book in America from 2019. Book bans are weird. Y'all did very, very well, by the way.
Should I tell you more about book bans?
Yeah, tell me more about book bans, Kyle.
Okay, I looked up some info about book bans, and according to PEN America, which is a nonprofit that comes up all the time when you look up information about book bans, they try to protect free expression through human rights. During the 2023 and 2024 school year, there were 10,046 instances of book bans. That is the highest number since they started counting, and I think they started counting like 5 years ago. I didn't see that many years that it went back.
But book bans are in, Kyle. It's trending.
Bans are so hot right now. Book burnings are so hot right now. There were over 8,000 instances were in Florida and Iowa alone. I looked up Indiana since we're here, and there was only one book banned from Indiana. There were over 4,000 titles that were removed as a result of book bans, and it's a relatively small number of people that are doing this. In 2022, 11 people were responsible for 60% of the book challenges.
Wow. Wait, 11 people?
11 people, 11 individuals
are
responsible for 60% of this. So it is a small minority of people that are advocating for book bans.
We should invite them to PopCon so they can get a hobby. There are plenty of other ways to spend your energy.
Yeah, they chose something and dedicated their life to it, and it's getting it so people can't read.
Yep.
That's not what you want to be known for in this life.
No. Or they might be fine keeping company with Nazis. I don't know.
That's something they need to remember. Among commonly banned books, meaning books that were banned in more than one district, 44% were those with people of color. So people of color are highly represented in books that are being banned or challenged. 39% were books with LGBT people and characters. That's why we care about it in particular. Because our community is affected by it. 54% of all banned books with LGBT characters or people also featured characters or people of color. So there's some intersectionality that disproportionately affects both categories of people. And 57% included sex-related themes or depictions.
Okay.
Which at first you're like, oh, that's horrible. But like librarians are picking books based on age-appropriate sexual depictions, so that should be okay for kids to read at certain ages.
Yeah, it is interesting to me that there's this undercurrent of like any sort of talk about sex is bad, but I distinctly remember the discomfort of 7th grade sex ed. It's not that it's inappropriate, it's that they think that gay stuff is icky.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yep. Apparently we also have to worry about quiet or soft censorship, which I was already worried about book bans in general. Did not know there was more to fear That is when people worry about censorship, and that makes them self-censor beyond what has been banned formally. They purposefully remove, limit, or never purchase items. So that's a different way of censoring material. An example of soft censorship is targeted weeding, which weeding is a practice where you remove older, damaged, or outdated books from the collections. So targeted weeding is, when you do that to particular titles, not because they're old or damaged, but just because you want to remove them.
Oh, okay.
And there's another form of soft censorship is library closures. In one district in California, a parent complained about the book, "This book is so gay," or "This book is gay," so all libraries were temporarily closed. They were just like, nope.
Sure, that makes sense.
That's smart.
Shut it down.
No information for anyone
about anything.
So it's
that reminds me of the school. Which school was it? That it was a religious school who shut down all student organizations so that they didn't have to let the GSBA be on campus.
Yeah. If you guys want to have your fun, no one gets to have fun.
Cut off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah. So it is not just increased requests for censorship, but a shift in tactics. In the past, requests for censorship focused on single books, but in 2022, the majority involved multiple titles. 40% called on the bans of 100 books or more.
Wow.
So they're getting these lists, they're circulating them on social media and submitting them to their local school district or library for removal.
Sure.
And it's, like we learned, 11 people that are doing these lists of requests. And
again, learn to cosplay, people.
It's fun. You can attend cons. You can make friends.
Yeah.
It's another route to go than your horrible, horrible life decisions. Michael Bronsky, the professor of the Practice in Media and Activism in Science of Women, Gender, and Sexuality at Harvard, king of the longest title, said, quote, "We've had enormous progress for LGBT rights. These book bans, along with the bans on drag shows, along with the attacks on abortion, along with the attacks on trans youth, are really a last-ditch effort, almost magical thinking, to stop this push." So I agree that there is, because of the progress we're making, this backlash against it, and book bans are one form that is taking shape, unfortunately.
No. Yeah. Huh.
Per usual, after learning about all this information, I become depressed.
Yeah. Everything's bad. You should feel bad today.
Everything's bad. Yeah, that's what I got. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's the truth. I mean, I think, if there's any hope, let your librarian know that you're on their side. Like, if they're fighting the good fight in your community and you're aware of it, then at the very least provide moral support. Show up to meetings and read letters that Kyle has written. Like our friend Anne.
Yeah. I wrote down, I wrote down things you can do from GLAAD. I should have ended on that to make it a little bit more positive spin. Check out or buy a banned book. I think that's the easiest way to show in the numbers that you are supporting these books.
You're Probably Gayish is available on Amazon.
And you can request it from your local library. If you ask for books, a lot of them will just get it for you.
Yep.
You can call a decision maker. You can write a letter to the editor, which I thought is smart. Like, which editor? I don't know. You got to figure that out. You're the one that wants to do something, not me. Write a letter to an editor about books. That's a way to show support. I thought that was a smart idea.
Yeah.
Attend a library or school board meeting. I think those are where a lot of the bans are happening. They're not at state legislature levels. This is really local thing that's happening. So I think that's one of the reasons it's hard to track and combat, because of how widespread it is across local systems. You can donate to a nonprofit group, or there is a banned book week from October 4th to 10th, so you can look that up and attend an event.
What do you do on banned book week?
Read.
Okay.
Probably.
Right. Okay.
Talk about reading. Talk about wanting to read.
Excellent.
Right? Maybe. I have no idea what happens in banned book week. Probably events and speakers and.
Just as long as you're not banning books, that's not what you do during banned book week.
Banned book week. Everything's banned. No. It's to help celebrate not banning books, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay, so during the Patreon segment, we're going to talk about some pop culture stuff, libraries in pop culture, especially Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was appropriate for PopCon. And we're going to do our Gayest and Straightest after the break. But, yeah, did we do it? We talked about libraries.
We talked about them some.
Are they gay?
They should be. They should be, because they should be a safe haven for gay people. I think there are a lot of more gay libraries that I knew about.
Uh-huh.
There are lots of gay books because they're trying to ban them. So I think libraries are gay.
Also, I guess librarians are lesbian-coded. I didn't know this until I started looking into it for this segment. But like for a long time, like the only job in town that you could do and not have a husband and not raise eyebrows was be the librarian.
Is she librarian?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'd say gay.
Okay, yeah, gay.
Okay.
Libraries are gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so should we take a break?
I will pause long enough for you to... Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
This is the part where Mike and Kyle take a break.
Are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest, but first, if you were interested in sharing your Gayest and Straightest, let us know. You? No? You? Sure? Okay, great. Excellent. Be thinking about it. We'll call on you here in just a second. But our website is gayishpodcast.com.
We're on social media at Gayish Podcast.
Our hotline, you can send us text messages or leave us voicemails. It's 5855-GAYISH. That's 585-542-9474. Standard rates apply.
Our email is gayishpodcast@gmail.com.
Our physical mailing address is Post Office Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 98109.
Time for our Gayest and Straightest?
Time for our Gayest and Straightest. Yeah, you go first.
Okay. My straightest is I went to a work conference earlier this week. It was in Huntington Beach, California.
I feel like you could stop at work conference. They're pretty straight, you know?
No, well, this was for property management, which property management as an industry is very gay.
Yeah, okay.
I did not know that until joining, but it's like all gays and women.
Oh.
And I'm in marketing, so the marketing division of property management, gay.
Yeah.
Lots of gays and blonde women work in marketing.
Okay, yeah. That checks out.
So I went to this conference in Huntington Beach, which we called Hunty B, which is, again, so close to cursing. I didn't curse yet.
You did so good.
Oh my gosh, I deserve a treat after this.
Yeah, or a cocktail.
Yeah. So the clothes that I picked, everyone else, I did not realize this, like they would change throughout the day. They would attend the conference during the day, then go back and change into a different outfit to go out to dinner. I just wore, like, we went to the beach and people wore their beach clothes.
Oh.
I just wore one pair of clothes all day.
Yeah.
The full day was one set of clothes.
Yeah. Well, now you know for next time.
No, I'm not going to do anything different. I'm not going to bring multiple things. I'm just going to wear the clothes I'm wearing and just wear them all day.
Great.
That was my straightest because I felt like I was standing out by not changing.
Yeah.
No wardrobe changes for me.
Okay.
My gayest is I did get distracted during one of the sessions because of the super hot moderator. He looked like a finance bro that would kill me in a hot way.
Crush me, bro. That's great.
Yeah, what about you?
What about me? The gayest thing I did this week is be bad at therapy.
Oh, no.
My therapist asked me how my body felt. I was supposed to like describe my emotions in terms of like where I feel them in my body. And I don't know. That is so foreign to me. That concept is so foreign to me. Well, feelings for one, but then like that they would be physical. And then to ask me, and I just felt I failed therapy.
I do really bad at where do you feel that in your body? And I'm like, well, I'm thinking it because it's a feeling. So in my head, I don't know. Where do you feel that? My stomach, is it knots? Does that count? It does count.
It does count, yeah.
But I don't feel things in my body like other people do.
Or you do and you don't know it? I don't know. I'm bad at therapy, Kyle.
I think you do great at therapy.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
You've never once come to therapy with me, so you have no idea how I perform.
I have skipped all of our couples counseling sessions, which someone said that we should be in couples counseling.
Yeah, and she is a therapist.
Oh, did she too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, on the call. Yeah. The straightest thing I did this week was set up my tent in the backyard to inspect it for damage. I'm going camping for Memorial Day, and just like gotta like put my tent up and take it down. And
how is your tent? Is it ready?
It's perfect.
Yeah,
it's ready.
Where are you going?
Hood River, Oregon.
Oh, for 4th of July?
No, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 4th of July is somewhere else.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Gayest Straightest, audience participation time.
Does anyone want to do theirs?
Yeah,
Come on up.
Come on up. Tell us your name and what city you're from, and then lay it on us.
I'm Josh. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Huh?
So the gayest thing I've done this weekend is drive to Indianapolis to see you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Straightest. I realize I have mustard on my pants from lunch. The hot dog I ate.
That's great. Magical. Thank you. And welcome. Yeah? No? You don't have to. Yeah, see? Great. Excellent.
Hi, my name is Scott. I'm from Dayton.
Uh-huh.
My straightest was I spent the last weekend mulching my yard.
Yeah.
Putting up a flagpole in the front yard.
Yeah.
My gayest was the fact that I put up the flag because I wanted to hang my pride flag out for June. So.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Great. How's it look? Good? It's straight in the good way.
Awesome. Well, thank you to Brandon and all the folks at PopCon for helping us out and getting this going. Really appreciate you all. It's been a magical experience. And thanks for coming from wherever y'all came from to see us at PopCon. That's fantastic. I love it. Anything else, Kyle?
Yeah, thank you to our super gappers. Thank you to Matt H., Jesse, Adam Y., Locomotive, Simon Srirachi, Kaylee Adams, Kid Oliver, Kobe Gord, Squoggle, William Bryan, John Colley, Stephen Porch, Yo Stosel, Jonathan Montañez, Forrest Nail, Steve Douglas, Explosive Lasagna, Michael Covington, Thomas B., Dusty Sands, A. Coleman, Chris Cacciatorians, and Jerome York. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your money. That's it. This has been Gayish from the Chris Cacciatorian Studios. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz. Until next week, be butch, be fabulous, be you.
See you next week.
Bye.